Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I am laughing at myself because I filmed this video earlier today and one of them was a real unboxing. I filmed my Q&A video after this video and I deleted this one, so I am doing this all over again. So one was a true unboxing, but we've all seen the ribbons and the bows and everything, so it's fine. We're just going to go with the flow today. So I have my first unboxing of 2026 and I have two items from Louis Vuitton. They're small items, but I wanted to share them with you. One of them is from the relaunch of the Murakami line and I'm excited about that. So before we get to that, if you're new to my channel, my name is Melinda. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I would love it if you would just take a moment and hit that subscribe button down below. Join us here and have some fun. So let's get right into this. So I got the holiday packaging. The first item is a Christmas gift from my husband. We were going to purchase it in Paris after the LV Dream experience and we didn't for whatever reason. And the holiday packaging is really pretty. It's quite similar to last year, but it's different if you have last year's. Very pretty. And so I did get the beautiful wrapping. This was on my wish list last year. Last year, my wish list was all materialistic things. This year, there wasn't one materialistic thing on my wish list. If you want to watch that video, I will link it down below. But I wanted a pair of Louis Vuitton sunglasses. And I went in Louis Vuitton and I purchased some last year and they ended up just being too big and just sliding down my nose, and so didn't work out. So when we were at there's like a little shop after you go through the museum part, and what I did, if you wear prescriptions like I do, only certain glasses of theirs can be converted into prescriptions. And so they have a little symbol on them, and I filmed a little bit of the details, which I will put in later and to show you, so should you need that. So I just simply asked which ones can be converted to prescriptions. Like my Cartier Panther sunglasses cannot be. He told me when we bought them. So I do wear them, but I can't drive in them. So they come in this little drawer box, which is cute. Of course, I opened this on Christmas Day, and I knew what it was because, you know, we picked it out together in Paris. And when I exchanged my coat for a smaller size, my husband waited in the car and I picked him up, but I didn't open them till Christmas Day. So here is the little booklet that tells you about them. And I think that Louis Vuitton, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I think Louis Vuitton is like one of the only, Cartier and Louis Vuitton are some of the only sunglass brands that are not made by Luxottica. Luxottica makes almost every designer sunglass brand. I learned that many, many years ago on 60 Minutes, I think. It was a long time ago. But Chanel, Fendi, like almost all of them. So it comes, this is the case, if you will, which is really not very conducive to a handbag. It's a very nice case. It's got Louis Vuitton there with like the faux suede. It's beautiful, but I mean, could you imagine chucking this down in your handbag? So it does come with a little silky pouch, but I have other sunglass cases. I'll get my words together. But it is this pair, cat-eyed sunglasses, and they're just gonna catch the ring light so bad. I wonder if I pull these down just a little bit. Hopefully you can still see me, but it won't blind you. No, it's gonna blind you anyways. But the attention to detail on these, I think, is absolutely amazing. There's a little flower there on the side, and this is probably where that overlay is going to be going in. And then there's the side part there, and even here has a little flower on it, the end of it. And I'm going to put in also a close-up. It's a little, it's like looks like a little pair of glasses on the frame here. And that's how you know which ones can be converted. Even on this little piece here, let me fold this in. that there says LV on it. So I already did the other close-up, so I'm probably not going to go back in over that one. But I really like these. I have not gotten around to getting the prescription put in it yet, but oh, that's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. There's no way to show you. And it was just like this when I did it earlier today too, but I love them. I have not had a really big pair of sunglasses in a very long time. I don't buy designer sunglasses that often because I do have to convert them to prescription. And so usually about every 2 years, because I want to make sure that prescription has not changed. And so my prescription did change slightly this year, so that's why I wanted to wait to get them. So I do need to take them in and get them done, but I'm really excited about these. I think they are absolutely beautiful. And the bigger, stop that, stop it. The bigger the lenses, the more sun protection you're going to have around your eyes. I cannot tell you how important wearing sunglasses is. They do not have to be Louis Vuitton. I have several pairs of prescription glasses from Zenni. If you don't know who Zenni is, just go online, zenni.com, and they're wonderful. I stepped on my Tom Ford clear glasses last year, and they tried to bend them back into shape, but it didn't quite work, and I just didn't feel like spending that kind of money, so I went to Zenni. But I bought like 4 pairs of glasses from them, 2 sunglasses and 3. I bought 5 pairs, 3 pairs of clear and 2 sunglasses, but they're just fabulous if you don't want to spend the money. But I'm really, really happy with these, and yeah, I wanted that last year. So this was the one that was wrapped up. This is the Murakami piece. So I got a text from my client advisor on the day that you were able to pre-order, and she's like, do you want anything? And I was like, I don't know, because I don't know what's coming out. And so she sent me the lookbook, and I did not go in on launch day. I went in yesterday and picked it up. It'll be a few days by the time this video goes up, but they only had, I just asked what was left out of curiosity. They only had a baseball hat and a few small accessories, not very much left. But I wanted this piece. I am so excited with it. I did not go for a bag. I know a lot of people got multiple bags. I do have 2 cherry bags, but they're so incredibly different because one is so tiny, the Speedy 20, and one is so huge, the Never Full. But this print, for me, I have the carry-all PM, and that's enough. I was so tempted to get the side trunk MM, but I'm like, I know myself very well. I'm not going to wear these bags in the winter time. One is plenty. So it is something I don't have at all in my collection, not at all. A pencil pouch. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love this. I love the coloring on this. Let me adjust these lights back up again. Hopefully, there we go. That's better. Didn't help anyways with the sunglasses. So there's the little flower, and it has the sticker on it still, and the zipper says LV. The back side of it is the reverse. There's the bottom of it, and then it's got this hot pink fuchsia, matches the sweater. And then open it up, and here is the interior. It is that beautiful, beautiful hot pink. And I've never had one of these before, so I wasn't sure what to expect, if it was going to be like that faux suede or what. Here's the little card that comes in it. It says coated canvas, interior calfskin. Oh, that's interested. Oh, interested. That's interesting. Oh, I didn't know it was, oh, I had no idea. I just assumed it was like the toiletry pouches. Oh, it's leather on the inside. Oh, that's neat. And this one does have the 20-year anniversary celebration Louis Vuitton Murakami. It is made in Spain, and it's so cute. I don't know if it was on Instagram or where it was, but I saw somebody open the key pouch, and I was like, oh, maybe I should have gotten the key pouch. And I went online and looked. Of course, it's long gone, and then I looked at this one, and price-wise, they were super, super similar. I'll put the prices down below because I don't want to pause the video. Risk deleting it again. But the key pouch is so cute, but I have 3 key pouches and I only use 2 of them because I'm too lazy to switch out. I have one for one car and one for the other car. And I guess I could use a 3rd one for my husband's car, but I don't ever want to drive that. It's a bus. So anyways, I'm like, this is better because I already have that. I don't have this, something I don't have. So I'm going to put in some footage now that I did earlier today showing you what fits, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts. Okay, y'all, so I'm having a time of it today. That footage is missing as well. So I'm going to show you what I was talking about. I might as well do that. That's the detail there I was telling you on the sunglasses. So, okay, let's do the pencil pouch and what fits. Let's back this camera out a little bit. Okay, so I just brought several things out. Well, actually, I brought up what I did before, and I know it fits. I had multiple configurations the first time, but I know these fit, so that's what I'm going to do. So I have with me a Fenty Beauty lip liner, a MAC lip gloss. I have some sunglass or eyeglass lens wipes. That down in there. I have a rose lotion from L'Occitane. That down in there. I have my pills in a little pink plastic case. I used to have the same little pill case. If you've ever seen Minnie from Minx for All, the little cute red and yellow one, it started like discoloring my medication. So I got creeped out and threw that away and got plastic. Some nail clippers. I have some lip balm, Vaseline, and then a little miniature floss. And I know that all fits because I did this earlier. And so perfect. It's like that is what I would bring. And I love it so much. It's so, so cute. Let's show it to you again. It's not bulging at all. That's it. I don't ever bring pens in my handbags. I never write anywhere when I'm out, or if I want to put a note or something down, I use my phone. So I don't think that this will ever be used as a pencil or a pen case. I absolutely love it. I wanted to use it as a little makeup bag, and it fits exactly what I need. It is so cute, very slim little profile, but longer. And I just think I'm thrilled. I'm so excited to have this. I mean, I wish I could give some of this to my mom. So my daughter came over in between me filming the 2 videos, and I had this out on the countertop full after, the stuff I just showed you full because I'm gonna go on an errand later. And she picks it up, the minimalist, and she's like, "Ooh, what is that? I want that. I want that." And then she goes, "No, I'll get stuff all over it." I'm like, "No, you wouldn't." But she was thrilled with it too. She thought it was super, super cute. But yeah, I didn't want to go overboard. And I think this is perfect. I was looking at several wallets, but I got the Rosalie last year. So I'm really excited. So this is gonna be so cute in my carry-all, this and the Rosalie. And I'm very, very happy about it. But it's just something small. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for letting me share, and I will talk to you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.